Today on Disney's Animal World, we'll be learning about some unusual-looking animals. You might think these animals are unattractive, but not so fast. They're actually pretty cool. We'll be seeing how the way they look helps them survive in the wild. Let's take a look at warthogs. You'll soon be hearing about the long curved teeth that stick out of a warthog's mouth. Then joining them to wallow in a mud bath. There'll be some quizzes later. But first, let's see if you know where warthogs live. Well, warthogs live on the hot savanna plains of southern Africa. They like grassy areas with plenty of water holes and muddy swamps. Male warthogs are called boars, and the females are called sows. That's the same as ordinary farmyard pigs. Warthogs have big hairy bodies, long legs, and tusks sticking out of their faces, just like their friends the elephants. Their heads are shaped like a shovel, with a flattened snout for a nose. The boars have large bumps on either side of their face. Warthogs live in groups of families called sounders. Usually there are 2 mothers in each sounder and several youngsters. Baby warthogs are called piglets, and they will drink milk from either of the 2 mothers in the sounder. Each sow will have a litter of 2 or 3 piglets, but the mothers keep their young safely hidden in a burrow for about 4 months. After this, they can follow mom on short journeys outside the nest. No, not that sort of nest. Moms know what trouble piglets can cause, so they keep a close eye on them. As they start to grow up, there are lots of things for the piglets to do. After they wake up, it's a busy day of digging up food, eating, play fighting. Best of all, though, is wallowing in the mud. They don't get much spare time, and they like to sleep all night long. Pumbaa, though, still manages to cause trouble even when he's asleep. The female piglets will stay with their mom until they're ready to become moms themselves. But the males always leave. Once they're 1.5 years old, they get the urge to go off on their own. Boars don't become fathers until they're about 4 years old. Young boars will move around together in small groups. They can play all day instead of worrying about finding enough food for their children. They spend very little time with the sows or the piglets. But when a young boar sees a sow that he likes, he'll get very excited and chase around in circles. He'll keep making loud grunting noises to try and attract her attention. Now, this might seem quite annoying to you, but you know it seems to work for the young sow. Well, most of the time. The boars stay with the sow for a while, and then they get bored and leave. But it's not time for us to leave yet, because it's quiz time. Here's the first question. What are female warthogs called? Is it sows, boars, or calves? You know it. Of course, female warthogs are called sows. Let's try another one. Warthog piglets live in family groups. What are these groups called? Are they herds, sounders, or prides? Any guesses? Yes, piglets live in family groups called sounders. It'll be quiz time again soon, so keep watching. Now, what do you think these critters will have for breakfast? Pumbaa's eating insects here. But you won't find real warthogs eating insects. They eat plants and roots, which they find by sniffing around in the undergrowth. Animals who eat plants are known as herbivores. They're the opposite of carnivores. Carnivores are animals like lions and crocodiles who eat meat. They hunt other animals for food. Warthogs, elephants, and zebras don't need to hunt. They eat what grows from the ground. Warthogs often share eating and drinking areas with elephants and zebras. They're nice like that. Look at these warthogs eat. They bend down on their front knees and sniff around. Their bottoms stick up in the air. It's pretty funny. It looks like they've fallen over, doesn't it? Just because warthogs don't hunt other animals doesn't mean they can't chase other animals around. It's normally just for fun, though. Warthogs can be very mischievous. Warthogs have long tusks to warn off any predators and protect the little ones. Africa can be a very dangerous place. Cheetahs really aren't too much of a problem. But lions think that warthogs make a tasty snack. Warthogs look tough. And they are. They can fight off a hyena or a cheetah. But not a lion. You see, warthogs might be tough, but they're not stupid. Look, there he goes. Lions are too big and too powerful. If they see a lion, there's nothing more they can do. They better turn and run fast. Warthogs are actually faster than they look. If they need to, they'll run at over 30 miles per hour. With that tail pointing up, he looks a bit like a dog, doesn't he? Here, boy, come on. Talking to your friends is hard work when you've got teeth like this. Warthogs use lots of grunts and growls and snorts and squeals to tell each other things. They can warn their friends about any dangers, or tell another warthog to back off if they get annoyed. Perhaps we should back off for a while. We can do a quiz instead and find out more about warthogs later. Are you ready? What do warthogs use to fight off predators? Is it their feet, their tusks, or their tail? Can you remember? That's right, they use their tusks. Okay, another question. Which animals love to eat warthogs? Is it lions, tigers, or meerkats? Think about it. That's right, it's lions who might have a warthog for a snack. It had to be the answer, because there aren't any tigers in Africa, and meerkats are far too small. Let's take a closer look at warthogs. They may not be pretty, but warthogs look like this for a reason. Their faces are well designed to protect them from predators. Boars have large bumps under their eyes. They're like warts, which is why we call them warthogs. They protect a warthog's face from the powerful swipe of a predator's claw. It's a bit like wearing a big lumpy crash helmet. If their tough faces don't scare enemies off, then those huge tusks might make them think twice. Tusks are very handy, especially if you get in a fight. With a big, lumpy face and strong, sharp tusks, warthogs have a dangerous look. It may not be the prettiest face in the animal kingdom, but warthogs really know how to take care of each other. They're brave and strong and not afraid to stick up for themselves. They protect their young from harm and share their feeding and drinking areas with other herbivores. Warthogs have very poor eyesight and have to be careful. But their sense of smell and hearing is extremely good. They can hear and smell where they're going instead. They just have to hope that they're going the right way. And hopefully, they won't run straight into a tree. The best thing about being a warthog is digging up the ground to find food. Their long snout looks like a shovel, and it acts like one too. They push and snort loose earth aside to get to roots and bulbs that are buried there. Elephants and zebras have to move on after all the food above ground has been eaten. But warthogs can stay longer and find the food that's buried. The worst thing about being a warthog is that serious face. Elephants have warm, friendly faces. Zebras have eye-catching stripes. And warthogs, well, they're just plain warthogs. And that's another wonderful creature from Disney's Animal World.